Buddy, welcome everybody. So, what we have here is the interview of PayPal Payne's ex-wife, the brutal truth about this slow life scumbag son of a bitch. The interview is basically done by Dutch Doyle. Beautiful job on the interview, Dutch. You're awesome. Karen is a wonderful lady raising those two boys. Amazing, beautiful job. Uh, and here she is, just telling the truth about what a scumbag this guy is. So sit back for the next little bit here and have a listen.
Hey, Karen.
Hey guys, I look like shit. I've had a long day. So, what do you want to know about me?
Okay, I'm going to step down. It's just too much.
It's not you, Judge. So, Karen, how long has this guy been on the run from you?
Say it again.
How long has he been on the run from you with the child support?
Gosh, he's only paid like maybe 8 months of child support. My kids are 14 and 13 years old.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, that's why I said, how can 2 years of you working add up to $88,000 child support? He's a fucking dumbass.
Hey, Judge, why don't you try muting everybody one at a time? She was echoing.
I've had mine muted, so I know it ain't me.
Steve, are you echoing? No, he's muted. It was Steve. Steve was echoing, I think. Anyway, Karen, now that we're not getting echoing, has he talked? Does he talk to you, this guy?
He talked. I let him see his son. When was it? About 3 weeks ago. My son had surgery. He had to have 6 pins removed out of his femur bone and his metal plate. And he came over, and of course, my kids are giving him the cold shoulder, and because he promised them, as soon as he got back into town, he would pick them up and take them to go get clothes because he asked them if they needed anything. And of course, he was a no-show, and they confronted him on it, and he was like, all y'all are after is my money and this and that, and my 14-year-old was him out. So, like, they're done. They gave him a chance. Actually, they gave him 3 weeks for him to come up with some money, take them to get some clothes, and he couldn't even do that. But he's got 2 jobs.
This is court-ordered money, right? The court judge says you have to pay this money, right?
Say it again.
This is court-ordered money. Court-ordered money, right? The judge is saying he's got to pay this money, right?
I went through the child support services, and see,
So he's actually in contempt of a court order.
And when you
Yeah.
exactly, but they can't put him in contempt because the Disability Act protects him. I've tried everything, even when he went online as a preacher. for donations. And I'm like, how about you support your sons? And I told child support about his YouTube channel, how he's making money off of that when his house burnt down. And they said those are considered gifts and that I could not get my hands on that.
Does he have a substance abuse problem?
Yes. He abused Lortabs, Percocets. He had to be incubated twice from overdose. When he ran out of the Lortabs or Percocets, he would go to Kenton, and that would throw him into seizures. And so I finally figured that out, why he was having seizures. He was big time on drugs. Let me say, he's so fucking dumb. He went and got a prostitute. This is his mother told me this story, and I knew things didn't add up because they had a dog, and the dog barked at any and every little thing. So he brings this prostitute to his mom's house and got so messed up that the prostitute stole his money and stole his vehicle. And then I was like, this don't make no sense. I said, your dog didn't even bark, like what's going on? Like, I don't believe this. And his mom a year later told me at the real truth of what happened, and I was like, how dare you? Why can't you tell me then? Like, I could have had AIDS and not even know it. And so I kicked him out, and he was trying to take my stuff, and he had a bag full of DVDs that were mine, and I said, ain't a damn thing coming out of this house, not I did, because I know you steal. And I had just had surgery. I had my tubes tied, and he threw the garbage bag right into my stomach. And so I had to send because I have 4 boys, I had to send my 2 older boys down to the office and told them to call the police. And they got the police from the apartment that lives there to come up there. And they said that he could not be on the property anymore. Like, this guy, when I was pregnant, he threatened to throw me out of our 2-story apartment. He's abused both of his kids. One was 6 weeks old. I was breastfeeding. I was exhausted. I asked him to, just for one night, feed the baby so I can get some rest. And I felt him come in the bed, and about the time the baby started crying, and I noticed it, like, hey, you said you would get up. And he took the baby into the living room, and within like 3 minutes, my child screams to the top of his lungs, and I was like, what the fuck? I jumped off the bed, and I was like, give me him, what's wrong with him? And I looked at him, and he already had bruises at the top of his lip, right here. His skin right here was ripped, and he had a bruise going up his nose. And he said the baby lifted his head and fell on my shoulders. I said, there's no fucking way. I have raised 4 boys, and they have all done that. And I put the bottle in his mouth, and I said, you fucking grabbed the bottle down his damn mouth is what you've done. No, he hit my shoulder. I mean, he's evil. That other son, he was 4 months old, and with his drug habit, he would try and hide it from me. he would keep Lortabs in his pockets. And I went to work and dropped the baby off to his mother's house, and he was there because he lived with her. And they laid down a sheet on the living room floor. And I come walking in, and I look down and I see there's Lortab on the floor. And I was like, what the fuck? I've already told you about this. You can't be doing stuff like this. If he was to swallow that pill, he would die. And so his mom was holding the baby. And I said, you know what? Things are getting heated. I'm not sitting here going to let my child see this or hear this. So Jerry goes to run for the baby. And he gets him. And I was like, give me my fucking son now. And he said, no. And I said, man, I'm not playing with you. Give me my fucking son. He said, no. I said, you either give me my son or I'm calling the fucking police. And so he goes to extend his arms out with my 4-month-old. So when I go in to grab him, he went up fast, like he made his legs touch the ground and went up fast and knocked my head back. So I just grabbed on him, ran to my car and locked all the doors, and then fastened him in his seatbelt, and I took off. And then his mother's calling me saying that he's coming after me, he's going to kill me, and stuff like. I couldn't even stay at my home. I was afraid that he would come to the house and try to kill me.
Karen, it's extremely important for you to be in contact with local law enforcement at all times and report each incident so they have at least a paper trail. When they do go to court, the district attorney can process it and take them step by step what happens. There has to be a history.
Yeah, I did. I reported it with my first son, the 4-month-old. I was 27, and he intimidated me so much, I was scared to report anything.
Absolutely understandable.
Else.
You're no different than any other victim. It's understandable.
That's what irks me so bad, because I want him to fucking pay for what he done to my kids. I still feel guilty that I didn't do anything about it.
You did. Your kids are alive.
He deserves to fucking go to hell.
Hey, guess what? I live in Russellville, Kentucky, and when he goes to court, I'm the guy that said I will personally go to jail, and he don't want to see me in that same cell. I'm gonna whip his ass.
When I ask if any vigilante does justice, well, the right thing to be done, but the right way.
It is just freedom of speech is my justice.
Oh,
He steals from dead people. My cousin accidentally got shot in the head by a friend and passed when he was 17 years old. And at that time, that's when I was going through my divorce, and I was living in her basement. And I had, kids, young kids, how they snoop and get around and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Well, my aunt had told me about her son's gun being on top of the cabinet. And so I told Jerry, I said, hey, if you ever see my kids up around, climbing or whatever up there, get them down, because there's a gun up there that's from my cousin that he just passed away, and he stole it. He stole my cousin's gun. It's dead.
I understand what you went through, but there are programs out there for victims too, as well, to give you counseling and to strengthen you to know what you need to do to stay strong and stay alive. To document everything that happens, so you can have this guy arrested and prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. So I think you need to really get in touch with a counselor with this, just for your own well-being and the well-being of your children. It can only help you.
Yes, we're all in counseling.
Good. She's taking the proper steps. I'm glad that she's, because there was irreversible damage being done to your children because he neglects them, and a neglected child, it's a hollowed heart you can never fill. And I'm sorry, but I'm extremely sorry you're going through this. I just wish there's more the police could do for you we can't do anything until a crime is committed, and that's what sucks about doing law enforcement. It's not, Minority Report. We don't arrest people before a crime is committed. So, I'm sorry.
Right.
And
Well,
Dutch, what I was saying was, go ahead, Norman.
Better finish,
Yes.
Steven.
Yes, Steve.
Dutch, what I was saying, it wasn't a threat. I was just saying, like, if I was in jail, I would personally whoop his ass. That's not a threat. I mean,
I'm actually watching your back.
yeah.
Okay. I don't want you to think I'm taking. Yeah, make sure you're not in trouble.
We all would. We all would, Steven.
But anyways, go ahead, Karen. I'm sorry.
Like their family.
Be a gangbang.
I would say him. He has a brother, John. He's a good person. His other older brother passed away. He was a good person, but him and his mother, they're leeches. They literally, when Cookie, that's what everybody calls his mom, Cookie was visiting her grandmother or mother in the hospital, nursing home. And she literally went out into the parking lot, pretend crying that her mother was on her deathbed and all she wanted was a moon pie and a soda, begging people, when it was a complete lie. The woman was not dying. That's what kind of people you're dealing with here.
How old is he?
43.
Maya said that he's 43. Jeremiah said that his mother was passed away there a few months back.
She's still alive, right?
He said, if anybody says another thing about my deceased mother, I will give it to them personally. Yeah, she's still alive.
I'm in Staten Island, New York. You feel free to come down here at any given time.
Go to CJ Harris on Facebook.
Watch the Walmart video where he was trying to meet me. I'm the one that he was talking about. He was trying to meet me at Walmart, and I wouldn't meet him at Walmart. And then he said, "If you say another thing about my dead mother," which I did not, I asked him if he was still living with his mother, and he was like, "Well, I'll kick your teeth out." That's me.
Well, you can't say anything about his dead mother, but his mother's alive, so.
Right.
Just wanted to clarify. Liars.
What's the highest level of education he's got? Did he graduate high school?
He said he has, but if he did, they just done it to get his ass out because he's retarded.
I was going to say, hey, retard, I know you're watching this.
But
he said he done 3 years in college.
Oh yeah, okay.
No. I have on video. I had my kids ask him if he went to college, and he said that he studied for 6 months online. And I said, ask him what degree he's going for, and he said that he wasn't actually going for a degree, that he was just studying. You don't have to have a degree.
I heard he was
this on video.
I heard he was taking up he was studying the stars and the planets. He was taking up space. Oh my god, you didn't get that space, just space. He was taking up space. Oh fuck it.
Counterterrorism in the chat is PayPal paying, just so you all know.
Oh, it's Boo Boo Boy. Come on in and play. I'm waiting for you.
Hey, fucknut, we have your girlfriend up here. Come up here.
He's got to hide under a different name.
Steve wants to talk to you.
Yeah, he's
Oh
hiding.
no.
We want to talk about your not so dead mother. Everybody's smoking. I want a cigarette. What the fuck?
I'm lit up too.
Oh, you fucking
That's
ass.
great. I like it. Thanks, guys.
Having a cigarette from my heart attack. Hey, Tread.
Stop it.
Who said stop it?
My brother is
And by the way, guys, in my Discord, I have all the links from my Google Drive to all the videos that PayPal Payne has deleted. So there's some real friggin' treats in there for sure. You're so Jeremiah, you fucking goof. Why don't you be a man and come up and be yourself? Go ahead.
Well, like Steve said, it was his freedom of speech. He can say that.
Honor terrorism. I'm calling you out now, Bubba. Come on up and play.
right. He's gonna hide behind that little camera, that phone.
He's recording my face.
Yep. Come on up, counterterrorism.
I am the worst person that he hates, y'all.
No, that's
I want.
me.
I just want to break the. Don't want to debate the law with him. Come on, buddy. Let's get up here.
Line up. Line up.
So bad. So bad.
Here's one of
That flavor, baby.
Jeremiah's son.
Hello, kid. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm sorry you guys are going through this.
How you doing, young fella?
I don't think they're.
I'd rather him go to jail. I hate him.
His son's up here now.
Jeremiah, come here and talk to your son. Your son is up here. He's more of a man than you are. Come up here and talk to your son.
Tell him you're still waiting on the clothes.
I'm still waiting on the clothes, little faggot.
Whoa. Whoa. Hey, Judge, you got their address?
Yes, I do.
All right. Kid, what size shirt you take? Cameron, what size shirt is your son?
What's that?
T-shirt. What size T-shirt is your son?
Oh, Savage.
Your son.
What size T-shirt does he wear?
My son. It says.
What size T-shirt does he wear?
Thank you, guys.
Hang on, he's checking.
I'm fixing it, guys. Thank you. Is that better?
Look, honey, look right there.
Honor your oath. The thin blue line is now Jeremiah.
A large?
Changing it around.
Yes.
Hey, what size shoes? I'm brand new shoes. Tell me your size. Nikes, anything,
Oh
whatever.
no, guys.
Tell me the size.
That.
Oh wow.
No, I'm gonna send him a T-shirt for my YouTube show.
Well, I guess it's shoes too.
What size shoe?
Wow, that's awesome.
He wears a size 9.
That's awesome.
In men's.
9 Nike. Wait, what kind? Nikes, Jordans. What? Which ones? Well, I mean, you know, Nike makes Jordans, but you know what I'm saying.
Vans.
Vans.
Everything-
Damn, Daniel.
We're gonna give some Jordans.
Carl, they'll come back soon. Thank you, Kaylee.
I pay it forward a lot of time.
You guys are awesome.
You guys really don't have to do this.
It's just a t-shirt, sweetheart. Be fine.
Well, I wanted to donate
Thank
some
you
shoes.
so much.
Thank you, Steve. We'll get the address of the judge. I'll send him out Monday.
Cool.
Thank you guys.
No problem. I'm stepping down, Judge. Enjoy your show. Night.
Good night.
So thank you. Yeah, it's about time to wrap it up anyway, guys. I think that's awesome. You guys are all awesome. Thank you, Dutch. So guys, I didn't expect this to last so long. I didn't expect to get such a turnout. Thank you, guys are awesome. And Karen, I'll pass on your info to Stephen and Dutch.
Okay, thank you guys so much. Really, that means a lot.
Cool.
Yes, you guys are all
good.
you guys are all awesome. Yes, sir. This is how people come together. Okay, guys. Well, I'm gonna call this the end, and thanks for all coming out, and maybe we'll do it again tomorrow night.
Sounds like a plan.
Sounds good.
So
9/11 sounds like a good day for me to be
okay, bye, guys. We'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Okay, thanks for coming out. There's too many names to name. Thanks, Karen. Thanks, Reaper. Thanks, Steven. Thanks, Dutch. Thanks for everybody else in the panel, in the chat. Bye-bye.
Have a good one, everybody. The Reaper's on the side. Catch you later, Judge.
Be good, Reaper.
Oh, I'm never good. That's my job. I'm not supposed to be.
Fuck yeah.
That's what I got to do. And I'm going to add a few more names to the list that I'm going to have to do some reaping on, considering the fact that Meathead took off and disappeared like he did. That was kind of funny. I actually like that idea.
What a coward,
Well,
you know.
Hey, I called him out. I wasn't waiting. I called him out. What he's doing, I'm sorry. That bitch don't deserve to breathe.
Pretty cowardly, eh?
Oh, what a.
All right, guys. Enjoy your night.
All right. You too.
What a great bunch of people, I tell you. Subscribers are so awesome. Dutch, Steven, you guys are so awesome. I can't say how much it means to me and for you guys to do such good things to for the boys. It's just, I mean, his own kid said it. He's a piece of shit. He's a piece of shit. Fuck. What do you say? What do you say, man? Anyway, those guys are doing okay. They seem like they're being brought up. Well, I met one of them. Seems like a good boy. Karen's doing a wonderful job being a mother, taking care of those fellas. And PayPal Payne, you're such a loser. I cannot believe it. Fuck, you can't even show up to take your boys out shopping on a promise. You're such a scumbag, I fucking tell you. Anyway, guys, that's the truth coming in from the mouth of PayPal Payne's ex, the mother of his two boys, who he hasn't paid child support in years. $88,000 in behind child support. Lying to them. Well, what more can I say? I just want to thank everybody that came out for the live stream, especially Dutch. Great job, Dutch, with the interview, and Steven, you're awesome, buddy. Everybody else, right on. So if you don't like me, too fucking bad. For the rest of you subs out there, keep sharing the fucking video of PayPal Payne's ripping off the soldiers. Have a good day, guys.